The College Football Playoff (CFP) has officially unveiled its first ever 12-team field, setting the stage for an exciting postseason as fans prepare for a thrilling slate of playoff games. Here are 5 key takeaways from the announcement. 1. SMU makes the field. Alabama does not. The biggest headline of the day was the inclusion of SMU over Alabama, marking a significant shift in the CFP's decision-making process. Despite a heartbreaking loss in the ACC championship game to Clemson, SMU's overall body of work, an undefeated conference season and close losses to ranked teams, earned them a spot. The committee's choice to favor conference champions and competitive losses over traditional powerhouse programs like Alabama, which had 3 losses, including one to an unranked team, sent a powerful message. The Tide's failure to reach the field for the first time in CFP history left fans with mixed reactions. But it solidified the importance of conference championships in this new format. 2. Top 4 seeds enjoy a well-deserved bye. The top 4 teams, Oregon, Georgia, Boise State, and Arizona State, all clinched their conference championships and earned a first-round bye. These teams will get a much-needed break to rest and regroup for their quarterfinal matchups on New Year's Eve or New Year's Day. Both Oregon and Georgia head into the postseason with impressive records and high expectations, with Oregon coming off a perfect season and Georgia riding the momentum of a tough SEC championship win. 3. Ohio State vs. Tennessee, a blue blood showdown. Arguably the most anticipated matchup in the first round is Ohio State vs. Tennessee, which will take place in Ohio Stadium on December 21. Ohio State's disappointing loss to Michigan dashed their hopes for a bye, while Tennessee, despite a strong season, will have to prove themselves in a hostile environment. The game promises to be an intense battle between two of college football's most storied programs, each facing its own set of challenges. Ohio State's Ryan Day is under pressure after a series of losses to Michigan, while Tennessee head coach Josh Heupel has reinvigorated the Volunteers program. 4. Texas has the clearest path to the championship. Despite a tough loss to Georgia in the SEC championship, Texas may have the easiest road to the national title. The Longhorns will face Clemson, the ACC champions, in the first round. While Clemson's inclusion raised some eyebrows, Texas should be favored to advance. If they win, they'll likely face Arizona State, an underdog with an impressive season but untested in the postseason spotlight. Texas's experience and depth make them one of the most dangerous teams in the playoff, and they could very well emerge as a contender for the national title if they get past these early challenges. 5. A Hoosier State showdown, Notre Dame vs. Indiana. A historic in-state matchup between Notre Dame and Indiana will kick off the first round of games. For the first time in over 3 decades, these two teams will meet in a playoff game at Notre Dame Stadium on December 20. Notre Dame enters the game as the favorite, but Indiana, with a standout season and only one loss to Ohio State, will be hungry for an upset. This game holds extra significance for the state of Indiana, where football and basketball have long been rivals in terms of fan passion and pride. It's a matchup with serious implications for both teams' futures, as Indiana seeks to make a statement on the national stage. With these storylines, the first ever 12-team college football playoff promises to be packed with drama, excitement, and plenty of surprises. Fans are in for a treat this postseason as new teams like SMU and Indiana challenge the traditional powerhouses, and the stakes couldn't be higher for all 12 teams vying for the ultimate prize.